Who would have thought that when I interviewed Dr. Kaufman, Professor Kaufman, that I would be a quiz mistress myself? Yes. So I'm stepping into her shoes. Okay, so we're kicking off with round one. Now, round one is the Ghana Tourism Authority's Knowing Ghana segment. Now, this is a special segment that seeks to test the contestants' knowledge on our Ghanaian culture, our heritage, our folklore, and its fabulous tourist destinations. Now, this is aimed at encouraging the promotion and participation in local tourism across the country. Now, each contestant will have 5 questions. So 5 questions for each contestant with 3 possible answers, meaning I'll give you the possible answers for you to choose. Now, you have 15 seconds to answer each question, okay? The timer will start after the last possible answer is read. Victor, you're listening? Yeah. Wonderful. Now, the timer still runs if you want me to repeat the question. You have 15 seconds to do that. And of course, there are no bonus points in this one. So you get it, you get it. You don't, we move on. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we start off with Victor. You pick number 1, right? Okay. Now, the Gold Coast Aborigines Right Protection Society was formed by a group of different groups of intellectuals in Cape Coast and southern Ghana who sought to protect the traditional land tenure practices of the indigenous Gold Coast people from being usurped by the British colonial government. Now, which year was this society formed? That is the Gold Coast Aborigines Rights Protection Society. Which year was it formed? A, 1897. B, 1895. C, 1899.
1895.
1895. That is wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. Bernard, your question. I hope my timekeeper and my people are taking notes. Wonderful. Okay. Bernard, which of these personalities was the first president of the Aborigines Rights Protection Society in the Gold Coast? A. John Mensah Saba. B. Jacob Kwa Wilson. C. J.E. Casely Hayford.
Casely Hayford, C.
Okay, wrong. Sorry. Yes, sorry about that. The answer is actually Jacob Kwa Wilson, C. Yes. And Victor, your answer was 1897, not 95. Okay. Francis, okay. Which of these personalities was the first educated elite who appeared in a colonial court in Ghanaian cloth and vowed never to wear European clothes? A. John Mensah Saba. B. Jacob Kwa Wilson Say. C. Kwabena Sechi.
Kwabena Sechi.
That is correct for 5 points. Victor, your question. The formation of the Gold Coast Aborigines Rights Protection Society was primarily aimed at opposing the Lands Bill introduced by the British colonial administration. Now, when was this bill introduced? A. 1895. B. 1890. C. 1897.
1890.
Wrong. Okay. The answer is actually 1897. Yes. Bernard, which of these Aborigines Rights Protection Society leaders authored the satirical novel The Blinkers? When I say satirical, you understand? Yes. A. John Mensah Saba. B. Kwabena Sechi. C. Jacob Kwa Wilson Say.
A.
You mean John Mensah Saba? That's your final answer? Okay. Wrong. I'm sorry. Francis. Sorry? Oh, sorry. The answer is Kwabena. Yeah, the answer is Kwabena Sechi. Yes. Okay. So, Francis. William Esuman Jurasechi, better known as Kwabena Sechi, born November 1st, 1892, was a nationalist lawyer, politician, and writer in the Gold Coast. Which of these schools did he attend? A. Adisadel College. B. Achimota School. Or C. Infante Pim School.
Infante Pim School.
That is correct for another 5 points. Victor, over to you. There's no time to redeem yourself. We're just 2 questions through. 3 more questions to go. Victor, the Fante Confederacy is considered one of the first and most prominent self-rule movements in Ghana and the entirety of Africa. When was this confederation formed? A. 1868. B. 1870. Or C. 1875.
1870.
1870. That is wrong. Yep, for 0 points. It's actually 1868. Yes. Bernard, the Confederacy was headed by the chief of which of these towns? A. Mankesim. B. Ebura. Or C. Agona. That is correct for 5 points. Francis, which year did the Fanti Ashanti War begin? A. 1896, B. 1806, or C. 1895?
1806.
That is correct for 5 more points. Okay, Victor, over to you again. Now, remember, if you want me to reread the question, you can ask. Only you still have 15 seconds. Okay. That is Victor. Where can the only estuary in Greater Accra region be located? A is Adafo. I hope I got that right. It's not Foa. Adafo, yes. B is Tema, and C, Pram. Sorry.
Pram.
That is wrong for 0 points. The answer is actually Adafo. Okay, Bernard, your turn. Who were the first Europeans to open trade between Europe and Ada in the 16th century? Who were the first Europeans to open trade between Europe and Ada in the 16th century? A, the Danes, B, the Dutch, or C, British?
I'll go for the Danes.
Okay, and that is wrong for 0 points. The answer is actually the Dutch. Yes. Okay, Francis, which of these forts was the only one built in Ada? Which of these forts was the only one built in Ada? A, Fort James, B, Fort Kongenstein, or C, Fort St. Jago?
B.
And that is correct for 5 points. Victor, so this is the last round of questions for all of you. Victor, which of these forest reserves is a source of 3 major rivers? Which of these forest reserves is a source of 3 major rivers? A, Bobri Rainforest, B, Etiwa Forest Range, or C, Bui National Park?
Atiwa.
And that is correct for 5 points. Bernard, these 3 major rivers include the Birim River, Ayensu River, and which of these? A, Pra, B, Ankobra, C, Densu?
Ankobra.
Okay, and that is wrong. I'm sorry. The answer is Densu. Francis, the last question for this round. The Etiwa Forest Reserve is known to hold considerable deposit of which natural resource? The Etiwa Forest Reserve is known to hold considerable deposit of which natural resource? A, diamonds, B, bauxite, or C, rare earths?
Rare earths.
And that is wrong. I'm sorry. The answer is actually bauxite. Yes. So that rounds up, our first round of the competition. We'll be back after the break, and once we do, I will announce the scores so far. It is a Brain Bank Challenge on Y.
Congratulations, you found the one station that plays Ghana's best urban music.
YFM.
Listen to YFM 107.9 Accra, 102.5 Kumasi, and 97.9 at Takoradi.
Welcome back again to the Brain Bank Challenge on Y. It's actually the grand finale where we have Victor from the Ashanti region, we have Bernard from the Greater Accra region, and of course Francis from the Western region. Now, the Brain Bank Challenge on Y is sponsored by the Ghana Tourism Authority, by Telefonica Phones and More, Casapreco 10 over 10 drinks, and supported by 3G Allied Limited, Sweet Home Kitchen, EPP Books Services, Nurivas, and Duffman Foods. Now, before we went for the break, we had just rounded up on round 1 of the competition. And here are the scores after the first round. Victor Apia from the Ashanti region scored 5 points. Bernard Tete from the Greater Accra region scored 5 points. And then Francis Mintahagen from the Western region scored 20 points. So you carry that round, eh? Okay, so we will be right back and commence with round 2 shortly. All right, so like I said, we start off with round 2. Now, round 2 is about the continent of Africa. So this segment seeks to test the contestants' knowledge about the beautiful continent of Africa. No denying that. Each contestant have 5 true or false questions. Each contestant have 10 seconds to answer each question. Now, the timer starts after the question is read, okay? Now, the timer still runs if you want me to reread the question. So you know you have that option. Of course, you get 5 points for each question answered correctly and 1 point deducted for a wrong answer. So don't just be guessing through, Kofi Nama, no. Think about the question before answering because you lose a point. And of course, there are no bonus points for this round either. Are we ready? Wonderful. Victor, I start with you. Serite Khama was the first president of Namibia. True or false? False. And that is correct for 5 points. He was actually the first president of Botswana, not Namibia. All right. Bernard, the monetary unit of Botswana is Pula. True or false?
It's false.
Unfortunately, it is true. Francis, the novel The Ant Hills of Savannah was authored by Wole Soyinka. True or false? No idea. Okay, it's actually false. Chino Achebe wrote that book. Okay, Victor, over to you again. Niger was formerly known as French Sudan. True or false?
True.
That is wrong. The answer is false. It was formerly known as Mali. Yes. Bernard, sorry, Mali was formerly known as French Sudan. Yes, sorry. So, Bernard, Eritrea became the earliest Italian colony. True or false?
It's false.
It is true. Okay. Is someone keeping the time for me though? Okay. Francis,
Yes, mistress.
Ubuntu is a Swahili word that translates freedom. True or false?
True.
That is false. Yes, it's actually uhuru. Yes, uhuru is the one that translates to freedom. Yes, there we have it. Victor, Kenya is one of the 6 African countries that are crossed by the equator. True or false?
It's false.
It is true. Bernard, Professor Yusuf Lul of Uganda was an African head of state who translated the works of Shakespeare into Kiswahili. True or false?
I think it's true.
I think it's false. I think it's false. Yes. Now this is a big name. Let's see if we can mention it. The answer is actually Julius Kambarage Nyerere of Tanzania. Yes. He did that translation of Shakespeare's work. Okay. Francis. Former Ugandan President Dr. Milton Obote was given protection by Zambia after he was deposed in 1986. Is this true or false? Oopsie. Yes, you ran out of time there. So the answer is actually true. Victor, how's it going? Answer down and it will pick up. It will pick up. Wonderful. Okay. An area in Africa known as a skeleton coast is found on the Atlantic coast of Namibia. True or false?
False.
It is very true. No carpa. Bernard. The Christian name of the late President Omar Bongo of Gabon is Albert Bernard. True or false?
It's Albert Bernard.
Yes. Is it true or it's false? Yes.
It's true.
And it is very true. Thank you for that answer. Francis, the name of the mass exodus of Ethiopian Jewish to Israel. This is a very big word. Okay. The name of the mass exodus of Ethiopian Jewish to Israel clandestinely. Is that clandestinely? I said it was a big word. Conducted in 1985 is known as Operation Red Sea. True or false?
It is true.
It's actually very false. It was known as Operation Moses. Yes, yes. Victor, Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, is located in the northern part of the country. True or false?
It's false.
It is very false. Thank you. It's actually located in the central part of the country. Bernard, the capital and largest city in Somaliland is Hargeisa. In Somaliland, yes, is Hargeisa. True or false?
The capital and largest county.
Yes,
Somaliland.
the largest city.
No.
Use your microphone.
It's false.
It's actually very true.
Somaliland.
Yes. The capital and largest city in Somaliland is Hargeisa.
Not Mogadishu.
No, it's not. Okay. So I seem to be missing a question for, what do you call it? I seem to be missing a question for my Francis here. Okay, let's do this. We'll be right back after the break. Continue with, don't worry, I have a special question for you. We'll be right back after the break. Continue with Francis, who will answer his last question, and then announce the scores right after that. If you just joined us, this is the finale, grand finale of the Brain Bank Challenge here at Y. Now, this is made possible by the Ghana Tourism Authority. It's made possible by Telefonica, phones and more. Casa Preco 10/10 drinks, and supported by 3G Allied Limited, Sweet Home Kitchen, EPP Books Services, Nurvas, and Doman Foods. Now, before the break, we had just rounded up on round 2. So, after that round 2, your scores in total. Victor Apia, yes, you are now at 12 points in total after round 2. Bernard Tete, you're now at 6 points after round 2. And Francis Hagen, you are at 23 points after round 2. All right, so we move on. We move on to round 3. Are we ready? Yes. Sorry? All right, so we move on to round. All right, so my score, the score technician. This is the third and final round. Yep. All right. This segment is a world view. All right. Now, viewers at home, this segment is a world view. It takes the contestant and yourself on a ride around the world, from general knowledge to science to technology, music, and art, as well as some interesting trivia. You know, if I were you, I'd be answering some of these questions whilst I sit comfortably in my homes. Now, you have 20 seconds each to answer the questions. The time starts after question is read, okay? Now, the time still runs if you want me to reread the questions. You're limited to 3 attempts of answering the question, so you get 3 tries, and that is it. Now, you get 5 points for each correct answer you give, and no bonus point. Go, you know. Nah. You answer your own questions.
Okay.
Talk about you know, catch them now.
Oh, I don't look at P.
You need to blend it. Since I'm back crying, so says the trick from Nanyan. Okay, so we start with Victor. Are we ready?
Yeah.
This is the last blow. Are we ready? All right. Okay. Which emperor of Japan ruled for over 60 years in the 20th century? Which emperor of Japan ruled for over 60 years in the 20th century? You get 3 tries, so you know. Can be mentioning Japan. Unfortunately, your time is up. The answer is Emperor Hirohito. Yes, Hirohito. Bernard, which is Europe's largest country after Russia? Which is Europe's largest country after Russia?
France.
It's actually Ukraine.
You said I have 3 attempts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, quiz master, quiz mistress. Don't. Okay, I think I owe you another question. How about we do that? Yes. So we can, scrap this one out, and then I ask you another question. All right. Should I just ask him the next question then? Or let me ask you your question. I owe you a question. I'll be back. Okay. Francis, which country was split into two zones by the Yalta Agreement after World War II? Which country was split into two zones by the Yalta Agreement after World War II?
Slovakia.
That is wrong.
Poland.
That is wrong. Your time is up, unfortunately.
What is that?
Ah, the answer is Germany.
Oh,
Yes.
they were the fighting force, and the Allies.
Mm.
I think the separation went for the Allies.
Okay, well, the answer is Germany.
Okay.
Wonderful. So where's my producer? Do I give? I should go. No, I owe Bernard a question. We'll come afterwards. Okay, Bernard, I still owe you that question. Victor, which country will host the next Olympic Games? Which country will host the next Olympic Games? Nope.
US.
That is wrong.
Britain.
Your time is up. France. Yes.
Okay.
France will be hosting that. Do I have Bernard's question? Okay, please come. And I have my paper is finished. Yes, the questions are finished. Okay, Bernard. So this is for, the last one. Yes, you still get to answer that. Which country is the first sovereign nation in the Western Hemisphere to unconditionally abolish slavery in the modern era? Which country is the first sovereign nation in the Western Hemisphere to unconditionally abolish slavery in the modern era?
Netherlands.
Nope.
USA.
Nope. Not those people.
France.
Nope. The answer is actually Haiti. The answer is Haiti. Okay, okay. All right. So I guess you have another question, right? Are we ready? Just okay. Which South American country's name is literally land of silver? Which South American country's name is literally land of silver?
Chile.
Nope.
Brazil.
That is incorrect.
Peru.
That is incorrect. Who would like to try? For no points. Nope. Victor, sorry. What?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. No. No, but try using your mics when you're talking. It's actually Argentina.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I have it here. I have them here. Francis,
Yes, mistress.
According to the WTO, and based on the amount of money spent on imports, name the largest import nation in the world.
Greece.
No.
China.
No. If nothing at all, they import from China.
The US of A.
That is correct. 4-5 points. Sorry? I did. No, that was no, wait. No, he said China, and I said if anything at all, we import from China. No, but this is, this is the largest import nation. Yes, I don't think that qualifies as a clue. Yes. Ghana for we imported from China, yes. Victor, how many countries border Switzerland? How many countries border Switzerland?
3,
Nope.
4,
Nope.
2.
Nope. Oh, that's 3 tries. Ah, ha, ha, ha. 5. When you said 4, I thought you were going to go up to 5. The answer is actually 5. Yes. Bernard, which country is the largest landlocked country in the world? Largest landlocked country in the world.
DRC.
Unfortunately, your time is up, and the answer is wrong. Who would like to try?
Ukraine.
No.
DRC.
Nope.
Brazil.
Nope. All right. The answer is Kazakhstan. Yes. Largest landlocked country in the world. Francis, your major question. How many South American countries does the equator pass through?
1.
Nope.
3.
That is correct for 5 points. Victor, what was the last European country to grant women the right to vote in 1984?
German.
Nope.
England.
Not England. Who wants to guess? Or try? Okay. Are my producers ready for the question about the question? Yes, ask your question.
I know New Zealand gave women the right to vote in 1893.
Then definitely they are not the last. This is the last European country to do so.
Okay.
Yes.
So does it mean after their voting was there subsequent?
Sorry? The answer is Liechtenstein. Yes, that is the answer. It's quite a big name country. So I understand. Okay, so Bernard, your question now. All right. Which European country was recently given the title the world's happiest nation by the UN organization?
Norway.
No, it's not Norway.
Denmark.
It is not Denmark. Last try.
Austria.
No, it is not. In fact, it is Finland. Yes. Francis, the board game Snakes and Ladders is an ancient game that originated in which country?
Japan.
Not Japan.
China.
Not China. Your last try. Well, it is in fact India. Okay. Victor, so this is your last question, right? Your last question, and then we'll move on. Who is the overall top goal scorer in the FIFA World Cup? Who is the overall top goal scorer in the FIFA World Cup? No, not him. And speak up for me. Let me. Yes, that is him. That is him. Bernard, your question. Yes, your question. Which country in the world produces the most cars?
Japan.
Nope.
India.
Nope. Last try.
Germany.
Unfortunately not. Nope. Who wants to try? No. China. Yes. China. Okay, so the last question for the competition. Francis, once known as the land of a million elephants, which country's capital city is Vientiane?
Thailand.
Sorry?
Thailand.
Kaya.
Thailand.
Thailand, oh no. No, you have no idea. Who wants to try? Yes, it is. Okay, people, so we're going back for a break, and once we come back, we will announce. This was the final, round, so we will announce the winner and what each person is getting. We'll be right back. You tune into the Brain Bank on the Brain Bank Challenge on Y. You have been watching the grand finale of the Brain Bank Challenge on Y. Now, this Brain Bank challenge is brought to you by Ghana Tourism Authority, Telefonica Phones, and more. Casa Preco 10/10 drinks, and it's supported by 3G Allied Limited, Sweet Home Kitchen, EPP Books Services, Nurvaz, and Doman Foods. Now, just before the break, we had the final round of the competition. Let me take you guys through the prizes that they are going to be getting. Now, each contestant is going to be getting an Android tablet. That is for all three of them. We have from Telefonica, yes, one of our sponsors. So we have the third place getting an Android tablet, EPP books, vouchers, and electrical appliances. So yes, and then of course the second prize winner is going to also take home Android tablet from Telefonica and other fantastic electronic appliances and vouchers from EPP books. And then of course our winner is going to be walking away with 10,000 Ghana cedi cash. Yes, 100 million old Ghana cedi. Airline ticket to any fabulous African destination of his choice, and Android tablet, among other goodies as well. So now let's to help us with the presentation. Yes, I have a very gentleman in every right. Yes, He goes by the name Mr. Oseko, for he is the head of the YFM Triangle, the Holy Trinity. So let's welcome Mr. Oseko for, yes, to help us with our presentations. Okay, so the third prize, which is second runner-up, goes to Bernard Tete, yes, for 6 points. Yes, he had 6 points, ended the competition with 6 points, and he is the third for today's round. So Bernard. Yes, I think so. Congratulations for making it this far. Bernard, you can still be at your podium. Yes, be at your podium. I think you should hold it. Yes. Now, in second place, which is the first runner-up, goes to Ashanti Region's Victor Apia. Yes, and he ends the competition with 12 points. So that is his tablet from Telefonica. Receiving it from our head, Mr. Oseko. Wonderful. Congratulations, Victor. Okay, so Victor is taking home, of course, an Android tablet, fantastic electrical appliances, and vouchers from EPP. Now to our winner. When they said the best comes from the West, they weren't joking, they weren't playing with us. Yes, with an overall mark of 33 points. After the 3 rounds, he carried 33 points. That's a huge gap. Francis Hagen, yes, he is the winner of 10,000 Ghana City, being my fancy brother. Yes, I'm claiming brothership. Your brother says siblingship. Congratulations to Francis Hagen. 10,000 Ghana City only. This could be you, you know. Come answer questions and take home money. And there you have his airline ticket. From 3G Allied Limited. And then, of course, his tablet from Telefonica. Okay, so Francis is taking home 10,000 Ghana City cash, an airline ticket to any African destination of his choice in Africa, Android tablet, and electricals from Sweet Home Kitchen. Yes. Francis, come over. Brian Bonkomo. The best comes from the West. So how do you feel right now?
I'm very excited to be on this platform. And there's a lot, but I don't have the right words to express them all.
Yeah. So wait. You seem to know a lot. You know, you knew a lot of the answers, even the ones that some of your competitors couldn't answer. You know, is it because you're a student, or you're like you read a lot about the world?
Yes. I'm also one person that I surf the internet a lot.
Okay.
So there's this thing that has been pushing me. I was once on a podium by that is NS. That's a National Science and Maths quiz.
Oh, you were once on the National Science and Maths quiz.
A colleague of mine, I was teaching. We were back in classroom, even when we were SS. But on a fateful day, I looked so stupid in front of him and all my teachers. Oh, they know that he's a colleague of mine and a year back. But from that day, I said,
you would learn hard.
I will not go back a loser on any podium.
Okay. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. Well then, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, congratulations. So, what are you going to be doing with your money, eh? Eh? What are you going to be doing with that 10,000 Ghana cedi?
A lot, but that will be backstage.
That'll be backstage, eh? Mabaho.
Don't
Mabaho
worry,
and
don't worry.
everything. All right. So there's a young, you know, this whole the idea to read. Do you understand? Learn about our country, our heritage. You know, our history. Do you understand? As well as you know, the world in general. What would you tell a young man, you know, watching you right now, and probably dreaming about coming onto this stage? What would you tell them?
We all need to learn day in, day out, because there is a saying that the day a man ceases to learn is the day he begins to die.
Okay.
So day in, day out, we need to learn. And knowing your country is one of the things as every individual needs to get acquainted with, because whatever be the situation, you are a black man and you find yourself in nowhere than in Ghana.
In Ghana.
So when you find yourself in any part of the world, what will you show a white man or another black man that you're indeed a Ghanaian? When you know your culture, your heritage, that is how you can express yourself as a Ghanaian. So day in, day out, you need to learn about our culture and our heritage.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Francis. Congratulations. Please go enjoy your moment. Okay. Bernard, how are you feeling right now?
Disappointed.
Are you
Just very
really? Why? Why?
I flopped. On the big day, I flopped. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I don't know why you're disappointed, though, in that this was a ballot you picked.
Yeah.
And you realize you were answering a lot of his questions. You understand? You know, it was general knowledge. You never know where the question will come from.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean you weren't equipped or anything. You know, but I feel like in everything we do, there's a teeny little bit of luck in there as well. And today just wasn't your day.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but seriously, you know your stuff. That I can say for sure. You know your stuff, and I think if there's anything, you proved that to everyone, that you know your stuff. It just wasn't your day.
Yeah, but your kind words doesn't make.
So should I say rude words then? If the kind is not working.
No, when the camera stops running, I think I'll cry a bit before. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Bernard. Victor, come over here. Victor, okay, I hear we can stay here and talk.
Okay.
Well, yes. They want the camera to focus better on you. Pick up your microphone now. Victor,
Madam.
second. Was that your goal?
Oh, everyone's goal is to get at the first position, but
Victor,
actually,
this voice you are talking with is not a second person voice. Oh.
but actually,
Huh?
it's great.
I want you to speak now. You're second. Speak.
No, that's how I speak.
That's how you speak,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Hi, gentle Victor. How you feeling right now?
Oh, cool. And
Cool.
I'm very, very glad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
you get
second
a
position.
tablet, you get EPP book vouchers. You understand?
Yeah.
You're getting appliances from Sweet Home Kitchen. How you feeling? Like all in a day's
No.
work. It's been a good business.
It's a good business, but I'm confused on.
You're
certain-
confused.
Yeah, I'm confused on certain things, but because on the platform
Uh-huh.
they said there will be a consolation prize. But
Well, these are consolation prizes. That's what it means.
okay.
Yes. Wonderful. Anyway, so there's a Kumerican, you understand? You know the Kumerican vibe. The
Yeah.
Kumericans are watching you right now. What would you tell them?
Oh. Thank you for everyone who supported me, and to my mom and to my dad.
Wonderful. Congratulations then.
Okay.
Okay, so we heard from our contestants and our winners. You have been watching the grand finale of the Brain Bank Challenge here on Y. Now, remember that the Brain Bank Challenge is a quiz competition that seeks to, encourage literacy, you know, when it comes to our Ghanaian heritage, our folklore, our history, you understand? So we are entreating every single one of us. It doesn't matter. Once you're young or young at heart, yes, you need to learn. And just like Francis said, you need to know about your country. So when you're standing somewhere, you can also know, you know, say things and like, you know, brag about, you know, the country that you come from. He says that the day you stop learning is the day you start to die. Now, this competition was proudly sponsored by Ghana Tourism Authority, Telefonica Phones, and more. Casa Preco 10/10 drinks, and it was supported by 3G Allied Limited, Sweet Home Kitchen, EPP Books and Services, Nurivas, and Doman Foods. Now me, I was your quiz mistress. My name is Na Jama, and yeah, thanks to everyone who helped to make this happen. We wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Make sure you spread the love out there, and a Happy New Year. Hopefully we'll be back next year. We're praying. Fingers crossed. Thank you for watching.